Okay, so today we're going to start our Efneo conversion. I got my bottom bracket back from the machine shop. So we took out the, of course, in the two videos ago, we took out the crankset and original bottom bracket, which we're going to hang on to, just in case we ever want to replace it. So you can see what they did. This is the original bottom bracket out of it. And I had it made up with a BB30 or BSA 30, right? So it's a threaded bottom bracket, so it fits up. Now the stock that they had was actually a lot thicker than what came from Belleville World, so it didn't quite fit in. So I had to file down the tops here, and I didn't bore you with watching me do that. So what we're going to do is we'll dig over our Efneo parts here, and we'll assemble this thing and then put her in and see what happens. So the Efneo is here, and the crank is here, and then we've got the bottom bracket. So take that out, and this just threads in, and it's a left-handed thread, so it's goes in backwards. So fairly straightforward. Take these out here, we can tie it in. Now the threading on this is a little bit kind of weird now because of the fact that this was welded, so it's a little out of shape now. And we're going to get so that's in there now, and we'll just crank this one on as well. And this one, because it's backwards, you change the direction of the ratchet. Okay, and that's pretty free moving, so we're all good. And this is the right hand side here. Now this should be fine. This might not be a 39. 1, 2, 3, 4. 42. We're not going to be that far out then, I guess. Go to thunk it. Well, get the washer lined up. All right, now these need to be torqued on to 12 Newton meters. All right. So that's those on there. So this thing's all built up. And we're going to see if that's probably not on. Yeah, second gear. All right. All right, so now we'll pop that back on. There we go, 40 Newton meters. So that's kind of it. So putting the Efneo together, that's a big deal. Now we got to do is get it into the bike. And I'll do that without pedals initially. There we go. Now initially I'm not going to get too wrapped about where it's actually going to fit on. We're going to adjust it later. I'm going to have to move it because these crank arms are actually longer than the ones I had, which is a bit disappointing because I did have a bit of heel strike. Anyway, we'll do this and then adjust it later to deal with which will deal with the heel strike, and we've got to, you know, set this reaction bar. So there's a bunch of stuff we still need to do with it. All right, now we'll just torque these on a little bit. Now I'm just going to haul up my light so I can see what the hell I'm doing in here. So as you can see, first thing we did was we hauled out these bolts quite a little bit. We need to torque them in a little tiny bit here so that we can some tension, and then there's another one underneath here. There it is. Now these ones we don't want to put on too tight. They go on for 7 Newton meters. And that doesn't feel all that bad. We're going to lose a little bit on it, obviously, but not a lot. That has to do with the magnet on that light. Just up. So next thing we're going to do is torque them up. So get up my handy dandy pre-adjusted torque wrench, and the maximum is supposed to be at 7. I'm going to use 6, which is close enough without doing any damage. Yeah. And there we go. It's all torqued in. So that looks actually pretty good. Now what we need to do is to get the shifter in. And on this side of the chain, go. So get this back on. Before we do anything else, we gotta make sure that everything is out of the way. So that was the installation of the Efneo. Now, as it turned out, that 42 tooth chainring that I put on was center ring that was off the old Catrike, and so it had too many shift ramps, so it wouldn't actually stay stable. So what I ended up doing was ordering a 42 tooth BCD 130 ring, and that's what I ultimately installed. And but I didn't add that in the video because there's nothing different than we did there, except that the ring was different. Um, Essentially, then I just had to set up the shifting for the cassette, um, which again was no different than what I did in the previous video. So I didn't re-record that. But essentially, I got it shifting, and so the next video we're going to take her for a ride and see how she works. If you like the content of this video, please hit a like or leave me some comments so I know it's important to you and I keep making videos that you want to see. And if you like my channel, then hit subscribe.